Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After points race, we are now watching the Keirin semifinal solo, where we are already underway. And in semifinal 1, we have who's that? I'm screen is small, I cannot see, but both rounds have finished in both semifinals now. As far as round 1 goes, out of 5, they will be playing 5 rounds with a point system of 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 6 players in each semifinal. And now we're watching Group A. We're on board with Joe Whiteley. We also have Thomas here, Vino, Wadeland, Guilherme, and Leo Falandry. Vino is trying to go early, but everyone seems to be responding well. Vino tries again, which is not something you often see, going twice on Keirin, but he seems to have a gap. Joe cannot respond to that. Joe is falling behind, and now is the Portuguese guy is trying to close the gap. Vino is holding on in the front, and Vino seems like he's about to take this, and he manages to block Thomas and Leo Falandre there and takes the victory in a surprising fashion there. A 1-2 for the French people here, with Leo Falandre taking second place. Welcome back, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, and George and Emea, hello.
Hang on, let me switch my output.
All right, we have results.
Yeah, we're already underway. We have both first rounds finished. Now we're watching Group B for the second attempt.
All right, Pepele, the red man, the same group, Tijo and Dalamore. And if you just joined us, these are the IMA presented and PCM UK hosted PCM World Cup UK 24, sponsored by Cyanide and Nakon. I am the biggest of all dogs. With me are George and Emea the 90th. Welcome.
Hello, hello. We have the sim here trying to go early, Damore closely following him behind, and Groot is hesitant about following that move. Now the red man making the pace at the front of the
Final
last 250.
Now left, and Groot is actually trying to play catch up to them this time.
Mm-hmm. But
And
the two guys in front have each other, and they manage to hold on in the front. But it's going to be the sim who takes the victory here ahead of Damore. Pepel in third,
And
Groot in fourth.
Pele actually passes Groot, yeah. So the red man and Tijo close it.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I believe, 10 points for the sim.
What is that GIF on the bottom right of the screen?
I have no freaking idea. Whose stream is this, by the way?
Oh, that was. Oh, that's Joe.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's a
that's
different. Yeah. Anyway,
Crazy Gifts
so
is
we're
always
launching in Group A again.
All right, we have Leo Falandri, Joseph Whiteley, Guilherme, John Vino, Tomas, and Wadeland. Leo and Joe at the front. Now, Guilherme.
That is an early attack there by Leo Falandri.
There's a small acceleration. I'm not sure if he's gonna fully commit. He's not gonna have
Oh,
the
he is
energy to.
committed now. He absolutely
Oh,
is.
that was too early though. But Guilherme is not being shy of joining, and they actually have a gap there.
They do have each other, which will help them, but people are starting to realize the danger here at the back, and they're trying to catch up to them. It's Leo
Tomas
Falandri
is
still in the front with
there,
Guilherme on his wheel. He keeps getting blocked by Leo Falandri. Leo Falandri is doing a great job at blocking him. And in
oh,
the end,
Joe
it's
is in
gonna
a
be Joe. It's
Gallica
gonna be Joe.
position there.
Oh,
Gallica position there. Block,
Joe is
block.
gonna
But
take it. Joe
Joe
is
has
gonna
it.
take it, I
But
think.
Joe has it. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is taking forever. It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
No, nice, Leo.
Nice. Central White in the
Ooh,
second
that
turn.
was close.
Yeah, that was close.
Leo
That was
Falandri
awesome.
manages to block three people
He
for an entire
saved
lap.
it. Yeah, that was incredible, man. Great move from Leo and a great win for him.
And the way he started
George,
the attack as well. Impressive.
yeah, that was some awesome stuff. I mean, he went too soon. That was clearly too soon, but he actually made it work.
Quickly now to Group B, the third attempt of five. We have the red man starting in the front, the steam on his wheel.
Dalamore, Groot, Papella, and Tiho are the other participants. Tiho is the brother of Evil Tuho, his twin brother.
Is that true?
Yes. You've never seen
Groot is
Tuho
now
in
doing the
PCM
Leo
lobbies?
Falandri move.
Yes, he is, inspired perhaps by something he didn't even
Oh,
see
and they're
because he's
looking at each
playing.
other behind. This is a great opportunity for Groot here. The sim now tries to attempt to breach, but
Oh,
it seems a bit
there's
too
a great
late.
gap there.
It
There's
is,
a
it's a
great
very
gap
good gap.
there. That's what I was going to say. Groot seems to have it.
So yeah, the SpongeBob is Groot, it seems. Welcome, Basso.
Groot.
Well, welcome. Hello there.
Hello,
Can
guys.
someone update
Oh,
me? Oh,
Oh,
is Groot winning? I
yeah,
wait.
he's gonna
I'm
win.
confused.
He's
is
gonna
Okay,
win.
okay, okay,
actually
good.
taking the win. The second place is going for the red man. The third place is going to be the same. Then Tuho, oh, I mean Tiho, Dalamore, and Papella in the mud. Great stuff from Groot
Nice,
there as
nice, man.
well.
I
Very,
totally
very good move.
didn't just watch the
Groot,
last 50 meters of it, but
Groot and Leo Falandri taking a page from the same book.
We're already
We go
halfway
back
through the
to
night.
which group?
It's a very fast session, this one with Keirin, and a good coordination by Amia, making sure that each round is launched at the right time. And Joe is at the front of the fourth attempt in Group A.
okay, let's watch it. So Leo is pretty comfortably leading the group, right? Should be.
Yes, I think so. We don't have time to catch up on the standings as of right now, but it's a slow start compared to the other three races of this group. And it's Wetland trying to launch early. Guillermo quickly on his wheel almost, and at the back they are hesitating a bit. Thomas is following his
Again,
compatriot.
another hesitation, and it's Guilherme and Wakeland. Guilherme now
Yeah,
taking
the
the
front
front of the
people have
race.
it.
This is going to be difficult to catch unless they really
Guillermo
save their
has one.
strategy here.
Yeah, like
Okay,
a
yeah,
position
he
for
should have
Joseph
it.
White there. He just did a second place.
Oh,
He gets
so
the
many
block.
blocks
He
from
eats the
Joe.
block.
Unlucky there.
Yep. He
Yep,
eats
yep.
the block.
Uh,
This is a good story for Guilherme. Gets the win.
I mean, you saw there that Joe chose to be at the last place of this group, but that's a risky
Yeah, that,
strategy as you saw. It can mean that you get blocked all the time until the finish line.
I mean, at some
it's
point you either get a lobby that's incompatible with your play style, or you just get outskilled. I think it's more of the first than the second, but
well, we're talking about decisions that have to be made in split seconds. So sometimes you just have to go where you can at that moment, and it ends up dictating the rest of your match.
yeah, I feel like track is so much about momentum, like
Yes, and that's
being in the right flow, basically, like in the right state
Yeah,
of mind.
I agree.
there is some Dutch
This is
train there
Group B.
onto the camera of Groot, as always. And it's
Capella,
Pepel
the set,
trying to go to the
Tadamoro,
front. He
Tiho,
has company
Red
though,
Man.
and there's a small split here.
Oh, Tadamoro, Papella, and the Sim have that small gap that George mentioned, but
This is a mini
the others are
scratch we're watching here, but they're catching up now and they have the slipstream. So if they can use it as their
Yeah,
advantage, they'll be in a good
oh, but there
position.
was
yeah, they
two
got to a
side
slipstream,
two
but
there.
now they're gonna eat blocks
Oh,
unless.
Tijo easy. That is well
Tiho
executed by
takes
Tijo
it.
there.
I love how the tree from the front actually were side by side, tree by tree, closing it, but Tiho still managed to get a dub there.
Well
The
played.
Red Man
Was
is
an
second, Papella third.
interesting sprint for sure. I honestly
Well,
thought that Groot would get it because I felt like he had the most of slipstream from the back, but
Yeah, he
Tico
was
found a
lucky.
way to.
He ended up being in front of his riders next to him, so that means that he has no slipstream, whereas the others do. But here we go
back
into
to
the
Group
final
A
race
here.
of Group A.
And it's Waitland taking the front and with an early move there, very early actually. See if he can
Is it
Isn't
manage.
that what he does all the time, by the way? I
feels like it?
In this lobby, there's always been a French jersey attacking early. That's for sure. Worked well for Leo, not that well for Wadeland, and now it's Tomas and Joe Whiteley at the front.
Yeah, this
Final
could
spot.
work if. Well, never mind.
Uh,
I
not
jinxed
work.
it.
Kind of eaten alive there, and Joseph Whiteley still trying to get a podium, and not sure if it's gonna work out.
He
It's gonna
is going to get a podium, but not a win probably.
work
Yeah,
out.
yeah, he won't win.
John
He
Vino
completely
taking
used up Guilherme there. Well played by him.
Tomas, Guillermo, and then Wadeland. I'm not sure about standings, but I think we still have one more sprint for B.
No, I think that was the final one. That was the fifth one.
All right,
And
let's see the
you only have
standings.
Group B's final race, and then we can view the standings.
It
Yes, I was
should
saying
be
there's still
Leo.
one more sprint for Group B, right?
Should be Leo, Guilherme, and Vino.
All
I
right.
think, based on the standings of the last one.
As we wait for the confirmation, and as we wait actually for Group B to do its final run, let me see if we have something here. We do. Okay. This is an old one. I get pings. I do not see classifications. I'm getting more pings. Why?
Yeah, the group is way more equal than than Group A. The difference between the first and the last player is 6 points,
It's
which
Leo Falandri, yeah, 36, John Vino, 27, Guillaume, 24, Joseph Whiteley, 18, 17 for Tomas, Wadlan, and Namad with 8. Back to Group B.
If immediately asking for a turn there, and the red man is not giving it. It's now
There
it's
is
exactly the same time. Lots of hesitation here. It's just a game of cat and mouse because obviously it's the final one, so everybody wants to make sure that they have the most chances and not do any crazy risk strategies. Oh, and there goes the top train.
I
oh,
was going to say acceleration for the red man, but he slowed down a little bit, and now it's Tiho and Adamore.
it's the
Groot
Dutch
is in a good
duo trying to
position.
press on.
Oh,
Final
now
sprint on
good
your right.
goes. Now good goes, and this looks good for him.
On the inside, but
Yeah,
the red man still has a
unless the
Redman
chance.
red
is on a
man
good
can
slipper
catch
and
up.
he needs to block
The red
him.
man still has
No,
a chance.
no,
The red
oh,
man still has a chance. The red man is going to take it. I think he qualifies, though.
Groot
Pele.
didn't even attempt to block there, but I guess he didn't need to. He wanted a good place here, and
Yeah,
I believe he just should be through in the final.
I
he
think he
just needed to
secures
get
it.
second, I feel.
All right, he is qualified, I believe. Uh,
Yeah.
the red man should be to it this win. Not sure. We'll see in moments, actually. And
If
with this qualification, I
think
hope
it's
that
red
Group
man.
gets it because we need a man in the final.
And
My
15
go
minutes
Indeed.
after we started the
Meister,
stream, we're already done. That was a quick
my go
Q&A session.
Groot Meister, you saved IMA Stream's ass, says Emea. I second that. Tiho final standings saved the so far, as we had discussed. And it's the red man winning the group with 30 points. Pepela second, 24. Group 23, 19 for the same. Dadamura 17. Tiho Inamad with 17 as well. Third final in Keirin history for me, says the red man. Maybe finally a medal. We shall see.
The results are
Everything
now
is
on the
possible.
screen. And as you can
Yes,
see,
they
the
are.
top three of each group are qualified into the final of Keirin. So we are going to have a good fight there between a lot of French people, and that includes Leo Falantry, Vino, and
Uh,
Redman. And as
Pepela
well,
as well.
yeah. And then we have
And
Groot from Norway, as well as Guilherme from Portugal, completing the final heat.
Guilherme from Portugal with 24 points. Groot had 23, 24 as well for Papele. Qualified John Vino with 27, 36 for Leo Falandri, and 30 for the red man. So everything goes out the window now because all these points do not matter. The final will have all these six guys fighting for the gold. One of them tonight will be the champion of the world.
Tonight?
We are waiting.
Are we finishing Keirin tonight?
I'm pretty sure
Yep,
we are. Yeah,
I think we are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
we are.
nice.
Yes,
It's
I'm
it's
not
not
pretty
even
sure.
9,
I'm
10
100%
p.m. Yeah.
sure. And we are waiting for that final to begin, where we will crown a
Uh,
champion of the world.
any predictions? I'm gonna say Vino
I
from
believe
those.
John Vino as well, but this is a stacked lobby. Anything can happen here.
Uh, Groot also I think has a decent chance, but I don't want to
Leo,
jinx him, so I'll keep it at
Leo
that.
has a good chance. Guillermo might surprise here as well. And then Pele also a great track player. The red man, like you said, another final for him. He definitely wants a medal. This is going to be very interesting. I would put my money on Vino, but I think any one of these six guys could actually take it.
I suppose we won't have an external stream, an external host. I mean, no.
No, because there's six finalists.
Yeah. Obviously, that was the that was the punchline. Anyway,
But we do have an inside streamer, which is great.
Will we not have a seventh place final?
Who cares?
Well,
Nothing against. I don't think so. But in all honesty, we would be following the final anyway. Nothing personal, obviously. If I remember, there is not, but I think Emea could clarify that. He's the walking rulebook for us. In fact, I
what?
have messages from him.
Since when does a
Oh, this
man
is.
know his rulebook?
He knows every rulebook by heart in which he participates or is supervising as IMA president. This is B before round 5. We need to hope Groot passes, said Emea, and in Groot we trust because he did pass. He was 1 point away from qualification. He eliminated the Sim to get that third spot, and Pepele and the Red Man kept their top 2 spots. Chuho and Dadamori were also out sadly for them, but we move on. Am I the only one getting said that Emea has minimized their application? No, it's good.
Yes, you are.
No, but it's good. We are thanking our wholesome 7 viewers for being here and keep joining us, keep watching us. I mean, to see the champion of the world for the day, Keirin.
this will be an exciting final. I can feel it in my bones because like four
I'm hyped as
Frenchies.
well.
And
I mean, 6 great players, 4 Frenchies, the possibilities from team play, the possibility for a Guilherme meltdown, and Groot might actually steal a all. That would be epic. Guys, uh, if we had to pinpoint the least likable, not likable, sorry, the least likely person to win, the least favorite, because there's always some more favorite than others, who do you think would be?
mm, I'm gonna say the red man.
George? I think George died. You say the
Yeah,
red man, right? Also?
yeah, it should be him because like uh, he could have improved a lot, but when I think I played him in one Keirin round. I mean, it's Keirin. Anything can happen. I'm not gonna say he's an underdog, but if I were to give a percentage, he would probably
What
have
do
like
we what do we think
12.
about our actual streamers' chances?
I believe in him. I believe in him, but I don't want to jinx him because he's my favorite for the final. So like
All
I
right.
would rather not comment, and I'll let God, sorry, I mean Groot, do do his work.
And Groot, we trust. Let's see what happens here. 6 great players, one
He
final that should hype us all.
Yeah, he has to pass to round 6 so he can stream. That let's hope he passes.
I mean, we want to stream the podium ceremony, so if you could actually win this or be in the medals, it would be helpful.
Okay, I'm gonna try the Miko Jinx. Leo is going to win for sure, and nothing is going to stop him.
Guilherme is going
Uh,
to win for sure, and nothing is going to stop him,
okay,
is my
okay,
prediction.
deal. I mean, nothing against Leo, but there are other competitions other than disciplines to be played for, and Leo winning
Yeah,
this would pretty much be game over. So, like,
I wish
best of
best of
luck
luck
to
for
him.
them all. I wish
Yeah,
best
yeah,
of luck for them
obviously.
all, and I hope they have fun. So here we are, final match 1. It's Leo Flanders starting at the front with John Vino, Kut Guilherme, Pepele, and the red man closing the pack. 2 French at the front, and now Groot and Guilherme playing catch up. The red man and Pepele are still behind.
they're sandwiched between the Frenchies
Yes,
right now.
it's a sandwich with French and with Portuguese and uh, condiments from Portugal and Norway. Norwegian condiments and Portuguese. 230 to
Now,
go. The French are still taking the front of the
nice,
race, actually.
nice lead out for Groot and Guilherme.
So far, yeah. So far, yeah. And it's not there taking the outside route. It seems to get the block there. He's not going to take it. It's going to be Redman or John Vino or
Uh,
Papele, actually. Papele or the Redman.
Uh,
It's the
uh,
Redman.
it's going to be close, but no. Never mind. It's not gonna be that close.
Group might
Groot
take third
clutches
place.
the first place in the end, but I feel like if he wasn't blocked there,
He had
I feel like he would have had
a
the
good
best
momentum
bars.
coming and a good lead out, as you said, and well.
Yeah, the duo that attacked at the start kind of got shafted by the fact that everyone were late at the
Yeah,
back.
Guillermo Vino and Leo. And Groot and Papele and the Redman are the first three top scorers of the night. We are waiting for round two as Romelu Lukaku has a lobby, and he will be playing PCM. If you guys want to join him, please do.
I would happily join him, but I'm here commenting, so those lobbies are actually fun. So he sometimes DMs me because like I added him to friends because like I think I said like big Rom to him in the chat when I joined a random lobby and he was like, "Oh, cool, wanna be friends?" And yeah,
Oh,
he's a goat.
okay. All right, so we have the Red Man, one of the guys that reminded us it was, I believe, his church presence and zero medals. He gets the first win. If you're in one of the last places right now, you know you have to try and win the next race. Is the pressure on, Basso?
Yeah, I feel like it is because you definitely have to win at the start to be a serious contender for the gold medal. Otherwise, you will have to gain points at the end, which usually just mean focus from the players in front of you.
Groot starts leading the pack, followed by Leo, John Vino, the Redman, Papele, and Guilherme. And as each race passes, if you don't win one early, it starts to become heavy on you. We've all been there. And it's Vino
Yeah,
actually moving.
it really is about momentum you have. When you win one, you usually win another.
Vino going with the early move there.
Let's see if it works, but it's 300 meters to go, and he
They
still has
all
a
look
pretty sizable gap.
they all looked at each other. Let's see if they still have time to recover. It's Papele, Guilherme, Groot, the Redman, and Leo Falandri. He's doing the last turn. He's going to take it, and Guilherme might take second here. Groot gets the block, and it's Leo Falandri to get the third, I believe.
Oh, yep, I think so. Unless Guillermo, nope. It's going to be Vino still winning.
Vino
Uh,
takes
I
it,
I
Guilherme
don't
making recovery, but
I don't
too
even
little too
think
late.
Guillermo took a massive block there. I feel like
No,
he was just slightly too late. I feel like
no,
he would
yeah,
have
he
ended that.
was. Uh, block. Groot was the one that actually took a block there from, I believe it was Leo. And
Yep.
Papele and the Redman bottom five spots. Papella didn't have a win yet. It's not looking good for him.
Yep. For the Redman, the last place isn't really that big of an issue because he won the first one. So I feel like he
Yeah,
still could be in the top three of the rankings of the provisional rankings. So yeah, he is.
all right.
So a quick recap of the points after two races, though it's not really important at this stage of affairs. It'll become important in like a race or two, but whatever. It's John Vino leading with 13 points ahead of the Red Man, and Pepele completing the French podium, the provisional podium with 8 points. Guillerme fourth with eight, Groot fifth with seven, and Leo last as you would say in the mud with 5 points. But yeah, it's still way too close to make any predictions. I feel still could be
It
anyone.
is, but as we were pointing out earlier, and here are the points again. There we go. As you said, and guys like Leo, 5 points, delicate situation, still easy for a podium, can still be done easily. But for gold, 8 points gap, six for Groot. Pepele and Guilherme with 5 points, I think, are definitely still in it. And we watch. But anything can still
Yeah,
happen in theory.
yeah. I mean, Vino is in a not bad position right now, but he still has to play well to get a medal here. I feel he can't
Yeah.
just rely on having the better
Oh yeah,
position in
top
GC.
fighter for sure. because it only takes a sixth place and someone that it's still close winning and everything changes.
Exactly,
And it's
exactly.
Guillermo.
Uh,
Guillermo doesn't really move, and is followed by Leo Falandri and then John Vino.
yeah, I mean, uh, Leo Falandri will probably get slipstream from Guillermo here, but he also had to spend energy to get there. So let's
Leo
see. Oh,
Falandri,
he took a block from Guillermo there. Now let's see
but
if they.
he's gonna be the one blocking Guillermo now, and let's see if it's enough. It might be for
Uh,
Leo. French Armada coming. French Armada.
it's gonna
Leo
be very
Papella.
close, but I feel yeah,
I
Leo
think
has it
Leo
for sure.
has it.
No, he
Yes.
doesn't. I jinxed it. Sorry. So, yeah, that was mean. I apologize. Yeah, yeah. I think that was Vino. Uh, yeah, it was Vino.
Leo Papella, Leo Guillermo, the Red Man, and Groot.
Yeah, unfortunately, Groot, our
Guillermo, Groot
commentator
is.
favorite Groot got a bit boxed in
Yeah.
there. He
I think
also
this
kind
might
of
be the end
let
of
them
his
out.
whole dreams, but a podium is still possible.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, the rankings will probably be out shortly.
And Groot, we still trust for a podium, and we have the ranking now. John Vino leading 23 points, Pepella 14, the Redman 13, Guilherme 11, Leo Falandri 9. Groot is 6th in the mode with 8 points. That means he only still needs 5 points for a medal, though. I feel like John Vino has this unless something like ludicrous happens. So 9 points
It,
advantage from Vino to Pepella. It's looking good for Vino.
yeah, yeah. I believe that if he gets two second places now, he's guaranteed to win with the gold medal. Yep, should be.
Well, John Vino only needs to not have a meltdown on track, and he should be good. Now Pepele, the Redman, Guillermo Falandri, and Group still fighting for the remaining medals.
I feel like the medals will be decided here, in the first or in the fourth race, at least silver and bronze medal. Unless
The silver one, definitely. The bronze one, it really depends. This is a very decisive race. I agree with you. Let's see.
yeah, I mean gold is still open, but if Vino plays it competently, I it's
If
pretty hard for
Pepele
him to
wins,
lose.
for example, and John Vino is last, we still have a race. We still have a
Yeah,
race to
of
win.
course. Then they're literally equal before the last race.
Indeed,
Eh,
indeed. And it's Grootmeister leading the pack, followed by Guillermo, and then Pepele, John Vino, the Redman, and Leo. 500 to go. Going committing. Leo taking the front of the race. Gets a small
Leo
gap.
attacking. Groot follows, closely followed by Guilherme and the man himself, John Vino.
This isn't good for
Now,
Leo because they immediately responded. There was no looking at each other, and we have the final sprint underway.
yep,
Guillermo has
and it looks like Leo is
Pepele.
not going to compete for the win here.
I think
And it's going to be Pepele ahead of John Vino, so we still have a race. Unless Vino
they
makes a
still have
massive
a tie.
comeback right here. It's
Oh,
extremely close. Oh,
Vino,
oh,
I think Vino.
oh, I think Vino has it.
Oh,
Oh, it's over. It's over. Vino wins the gold medal.
wait, was it Vino on the inside?
Yep, should have been. Yeah, yeah, it's him.
It is. John Vino, congratulations. You are the champion of the world of Keirin.
Nice. That was a pretty convincing win by
Tremendous
John Vino, I
comeback.
have to admit.
Tremendous comeback. It really seemed like Pepele it was keeping the race open, but tremendous win. I agree.
Yeah, and it looks like the silver spot is also kind of kind of in the back right now. Unless never mind. It's still fairly close. Anything
It's
could
fairly
still
close.
happen.
It's 31 points, as you can see on our screen. 31 points for Gianvino. Congratulations, Gianvino. You are the champion of the world. Second place is Pepele, 2017 for the Red Man, 14 for Guillermo, 10 for Leo, and Groot. So uh, it's it's close for, I would say, second to fourth. Leo and Groot can still theoretically dream with bronze, I think, but I think they're out for the medals at this point. We can be very
Yeah,
confident.
unless a very specific constellation happens,
Yeah,
they're probably not getting a medal. Guillermo still definitely could, even though
yeah, because
he's not as
yeah,
likely to win it as the red man.
he can definitely still get bronze. Red Man, the fight for bronze, I think, is the biggest here, and the fight for silver between maybe Patel and the Red Man. Guillermo in
Yeah,
theory, yes, but I feel that the will be fighting for those medals.
I wonder if John Vino just chills out this race, or if he races for the win. He should probably chill out if.
I think him chilling out could be potentially bad because there's still six spots. His placement is still going to matter regarding to others, as in stealing points. I don't know. Chelsea
it,
has 13-point advantage, so he is champion already.
yeah, it's up to him, obviously. If he wants to, he can play for fun with a long range attack or something.
33 points, dominant performance from John Vino, securing yet another world title.
Yeah, an average of I believe 8.25 points per match. So that's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And it is John Vino leading the pack, followed by Leo, Guilherme, the Redman, Groot, and Papele. John Vino isn't really in a relaxing mood. He can enjoy, so he's making early moves. He's seeing what
yeah,
sticks, and it's following him.
yeah, Groot is following him, and the rest is fairly behind. Although Groot only got a few seconds of slipstream here, so
Oh, it actually
there's a
says
chance
they
that
have a
he dies on the line.
to the final 150. This might be Guilherme is trying to come back, but I think it might be too
Uh,
little, too late. He doesn't have the spot to pass. He's not gonna win. It's gonna be Groot.
no, Groot. I
Yeah.
feel like it's going to be heartbreak for Groot, and it's going to be
Uh,
Pepel securing his.
John Vino, Meister, the Red Man. I'm not sure if between the Red Man and Guilherme is gonna be close.
I believe that Guillermo got fourth and Redman got fifth, right?
It was fourth and fifth, so the Red Man
Ye-
should be actually the bronze medalist, right?
Yep, he is indeed. So Pepel and the Red Man complete the podium in second and third, and it's Guillermo. Oh yeah, Guillermo in fourth. Groot clutching up the fifth place. Although like it's probably not what he expected coming into this, but yeah, still free Keirin finals in a row. That's mighty impressive. So congrats to him as well.
So
And
Leo
Leo
Falandri
Falandri
I'm out, as I
finishes
usually say, called
sixth.
in last place.
Yeah, as a as a road player, I feel like he's not going to be angry about a sixth place, but he definitely is going to be a bit tilted after the final,
And
considering his
final
performance
say,
in the semifinal.
Gambino, congratulations, you are the world champion with 39 points and a gold medal. Second place, Capella Silver, 30 points, 9 points behind. The Redman turned 19 and bronze medal. Congratulations to all three of them. Guilherme is fourth, 17, Groot fifth, 14, and Leo Falandri sixth in the mud, 11 points. Also, that was an interesting final for sure.
Yeah, like it was it was fairly exciting. Like, okay, arguably the battle for the gold medal wasn't as exciting as the silver and bronze battles, but still, uh, I could have imagined a worse final than this. We had attacks, we had
Yeah, for
a
sure.
break winning. It's
I think the
like I'm
semifinals ended up producing some awesome races. The final was a bit more dominant from Vino. The other places were fought up until the end, but it was still fun to watch.
yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert on track. Uh, especially not kidding. I went out in round three, so
Well,
yeah.
I can tell you, and I'm no expert either, but I can tell you we've seen far worse.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also interesting how the group winners kind of were in the mud in the final, and I feel like the same thing happened in round two and round three. I feel like Goga, yeah, in my round two lobby, Goga absolutely dominated the proceedings, winning with 46 points. And then in the semifinal, he went out in fourth. So yeah, it's Keirin. Every round is different. Every lobby is different. What works in one lobby doesn't necessarily work in the other. So I feel like uh it's the most people depending the lobby dependent uh, discipline in track. Maybe after scratch, I guess.
And while we have you here, what were your thoughts on your experience in the points race?
Oh, that. it's always fun, um, but you also want to gouge your eyes out after each round. So I'm happy
Yes.
to pass. I just I just hope I can repeat that fifth place in the final as well.
Possibly
Anything can
also
happen.
up to gouge your eyes as well.
When you especially the final sprints with guys going 45 kilometers an hour moving up, at one moment you were at 80 kilometers an hour, then you slow down to 45 in a split second. So yeah, that makes you want to throw your laptop out of the window, but other than that, most of the time it's fairly fun, especially for those who are really that great in at like yellow bar management. It's a chance to win a medal. So I'm happy with
French
that.
domination in the podium. By the way, with John Vino getting the gold, Pepela silver, and the red man bronze. Are we seeing our future in Roda as well?
I hope not. I hope
Because
there's at least one Slovakian flag in there on the road. But yeah, uh, I don't think it's going to be a fully French podium on road. I could see a few more track disciplines being French dominated, especially like scratch, because that's also fairly dependent on the lobby. Uh, and yeah, I hope we will get to see some guest country flags in
we have a
the.
little trivia before the podium ceremony. This was the first Keirin gold for John Vino.
Oh,
I know he
that
already won a few medals in other track disciplines, but this was his first Keirin gold.
yeah, I honestly I rate him as the first or second overall track player, depending on.
To me, every time I watch him play, and it doesn't mean that obviously it's just my opinion, but every time I watch him play, I think this is probably the current best track player of the world, at least for several disciplines. But that doesn't mean that he's the only one with the ability to win medals. However, to me, I still rate him the number one track player of the world. But that's just me.
Yeah, like if 100 World Cups were played, if they were simulated, I feel like Vino would win most of them. Like the track overalls, I mean.
All right,
So
and it's time. We'll talk a few more seconds after the ceremony that we will have in a little bit. And for now, let me introduce this, ladies and gentlemen, with some fanfare because John Vino had a dominant performance. He is indeed the world champion, and he deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise and celebrate our world champion of Keirin, John Vino, with the national anthem from France. The president of the PCM IMA apologizes for the French national anthem being played.
얹을 수가 있는 팀이기 때문에 좀 조심할 필요가 있겠습니다.
네, 먼저 프랑스의 국가 연주가 있겠습니다. 메이저 대회 여섯 번
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the French national anthem, La Marseillaise, for our champion of the world, John Vino, today's world champion. And tomorrow also we have ITT and TTT. I assume you will be on both.
I will, yeah. I already put some minutes into it. Not
All
hours
right.
yet, thankfully.
Not yet, but there's still time, right?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I will have to tomorrow, but I'm fairly satisfied with my time so far. Only to get destroyed by like, oh, I don't have Huli or Hush in my lobby, so that's pretty good. But yeah, will there be any IMA stream or
I'm not sure. Let me check with Emea because usually ITT TTT days are usually rest day, but since this is a final,
it's a
let's
semifinal?
see. Since this is actually semifinal, you are correct. So it's just for information regarding tomorrow. We have okay. So we have the TTT solo semifinal at 21 and the ITT solo semifinal at 22. So TTT first, ITT second. We will not do multicast but stream one group. We will indeed be there for the semifinals for the best group of the two. Usually that is the center court. So we will choose one. The best for the broadcast, not necessarily the best in skill or any of that. And we will be following just one group per event. So maybe we will be following your race also.
Oh, possibly. If quality was concerned, I doubt it would be my group. In either of the disciplines. I feel like I got the Conference League group, though everyone is strong in semifinals, obviously, so you cannot afford to underestimate anything. Watch me go out in both disciplines now that I said it, but
Yeah, have
yeah.
you already won at least one of them before?
I won TTT, but I honestly feel more confident in ITT this year.
So
Especially.
I, I think I'm not gonna jinx you. I'm not gonna say you either win, but or lose or that. But I think you have good chances of doing well.
Yeah, I mean, some people tell me I'm fairly good at it, but I still feel like I don't have the tryharding potential. Like I cannot spend more than like 30 minutes on one TT before having a mental breakdown, so
Well,
uh,
you still
that
can
limits
pass
me a bit.
more time than me. I think I peaked last year with top 10 in TTT, and that was with 0 tries beforehand. I kid you not.
Yeah, it's not like everyone tryhards, that's also true, but I just hope to
Everyone
get
try
in the
hard.
finals
Not
now.
like everyone, but everyone that reaches a final does. By norm, at least. I didn't. I made that final. To me, that was enough, but it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, just putting in a few tries for TTT should be enough, because like it's mostly intuition anyway. Like, you cannot really maximize your strat there because of the train bugs and train order switching, etc. In ITT is more worth it to do more tries, I feel, because you can gain a second every now and then, and it helps in the end.
All right. Quick reminder for our viewers that tomorrow, as we already said, TTT at 21, ITT at 22, then Saturday the exhibition event cyclocross. Not sure if it's Adox or Ben Young hosting, one of them. Both great guys. Join that or watch if someone is streaming, not us. Then Sunday we have the Classics semifinal. And then tour semifinal on Monday, and we continue for 2 more days with solo events. We return to team events Thursday for the elimination and points race finals. That will be also the first day of finals for that week. Keep in mind that the final week is almost here, but there's still a few races to be made, a few decisions to be taken, some more moments of glory and heartbreak. Today was the night of John Vino, and the second place was Capelle, and then we had the Red Man as well in bronze. We will be basically live every day except Saturdays until the end of the World Championship. Join us for that. I want to thank Basso and George for being here. Basso, thank you so much. It was always great help and great commentary as well.
No problem. I don't feel my input is that valuable on track, but on road I think it's decent. But yeah, uh,
No, it helps a lot. Even if I'm not talking with an expert, I'm not even one in track myself. But even if I'm not talking to an expert, it always helps to have another point of view. And you're a guy that fully understands the game, so that's always valuable.
oh yeah, I mean it's always fun to comment it as well because like you can never predict what happens next because you don't see people's bars. Unlike in road where you can just kind of read it depending on who
Yeah,
pays the most and
there's always that mental image that we have that we already know pretty much give or take how they will be in track. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I agree.
so yeah. Is the stream over by the way or?
Uh,
Is it still on?
Let me see. I don't. Unless Emma decided to leave on his own, it is not. Yeah, I still have to do the closing. So, as I said, guys, join us tomorrow for ITTTT. Saturday, we have the exhibition event, and then we continue with more action. Basso, George, Emma, thank you. Thank you for all the ones watching. Join us tomorrow for some more action and some more semifinals. And it's time to close this. From me, the biggest of all dogs. Have a good night to everyone. Join us tomorrow. These were the World Championships, and tonight's World Champion was John Vino. Good night.